He hasn't made much progress.
Listen, I don't think the two of us have talked about this properly, okay? Not the way that two people who've been together this long should. You know, you can't just storm off.
Did not just say that.
The episode is called Looking Glass, and the meaning of Looking Glass is that everything is a bit fucked up at the moment. And when you look in a looking glass in a, like, fun fair or a carnival, everything is distorted. And I think all of our characters don't really know where they are.
Kevin offers Patrick this kind of challenge that Patrick likes and needs. He encourages Patrick to be the successful, ambitious person that he thinks he could be. And I think that's a genuine thing that Kevin offers him, is this ability to fulfill his potential and to encourage him.
I think Augustine's in obviously a pretty shitty place. Like, he's obviously been dumped by his boyfriend, his artwork isn't succeeding, he hasn't been able to fulfill his desire to do a project, he's got nowhere to live, so he's not in a great place.
Yeah, I agree. I think Augustine is at the lowest point of our three main guys at the end of the season. It's pretty dark there, and he's lost, you know, everything he had at the beginning of the season.
But I think in many respects, he's learned quite a lot about himself in that process. And, I mean, I feel like he's going to come out of that better and understanding himself more.
You nailed it. I know you would.
Thanks.
Yeah, Dom's in a really good place at the beginning. He didn't know what he wanted to do with his work. And I think bit by bit, he's built up his kind of life within this season.
Another thing that's changed for him from the beginning to the end of the season is his attitude about his age. I mean, I think he's been feeling like he's at a dead end, reaching 40 at the beginning of the season, and now he's sort of seeing beyond that dead end and seeing a lot of new possibilities.
But I am this close to falling in love with you.
My favourite scene is probably the one with Patrick and Richie at the end of the episode. You know, they did such a good job, and just filming it was such a, like, amazing moment, I think, for all of us. I cried, and I never cry. But I think it's a really interesting moment for Patrick as well. And I think it sums up his difficulties, his struggles, and I think it's distilled in that scene.
I think it shows a lot of strength on Richie's part to approach Patrick that way, because it would have been very easy for him to just come back and apologize and get back together and try and pretend that nothing's wrong. But, you know, he's really acknowledging how much he cares about Patrick while still remembering how much is not right yet.
I think, you know, Augustine being in the bedroom and Patrick coming back, it's not full circle back to the beginning. I think really it's just about the fact that this show fundamentally is about friendship and about the friendship between these guys, and, you know, they still do have each other, even if they argue and fall out.
Yeah, I agree with Andrew. I think the show really is about friendship at its core. We talked a lot about what that ending moment would feel like, and we wanted to make sure that it felt like their lives were ongoing and they still have problems, they still have a lot to solve, but they are still connected and they can still share their troubles with each other.